The Los Angeles Lakers are grappling with early season questions as DeAndre Ayton's transition to the team shows troubling signs. While it's important to note that we are still in the preseason, the initial performances have raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. Struggles on the court. In the Lakers' preseason matchup against the Golden State Warriors on October 5th, Ayton's impact was starkly negative. Logging 21 minutes, he finished with a dismal plus-minus of -25, a statistic that speaks volumes about his struggles on both ends of the court. This performance comes on the heels of another less-than-stellar outing in the team's opener, where he played 18 minutes and recorded a -2 rating. Although not catastrophic, it certainly doesn't inspire confidence. The challenge for the Lakers is that Ayton, a traditional center, requires specific setups to be effective. Unlike many modern big men, he is not a natural playmaker, which makes it crucial for the Lakers' scheme to adapt to his strengths. However, with LeBron James sidelined until the regular season and Luka Doncic also resting during the early games, Ayton has found himself surrounded by secondary creators. The results have been less than promising. Navigating expectations. Ayton's journey in the NBA has been anything but linear. Selected as the #1 overall pick, he arrived in the league with immense expectations and potential. Yet, in recent years, he has often been overlooked, leading to a perception that he may not be the game-changer many once anticipated. The Lakers are hoping to rewrite that narrative as they work to integrate him into their system. The coming weeks will be crucial for both Ayton and the Lakers. The team must find a way to unlock his potential while he adjusts to a new environment and playing style. While preseason results should be taken with a grain of salt, the Lakers clearly need to address these issues before the regular season tips off. Looking ahead, the Lakers will be keenly focused on Ayton's development as they prepare for the challenges ahead. As the preseason unfolds, the hope is that with more time to gel and the return of key players, Ayton can find his footing and contribute positively to the team's aspirations. The clock is ticking, and all eyes will be on how this story plays out in the coming weeks. The Los Angeles Lakers' dream of pairing Giannis Antetokounmpo with Luka Doncic may not be dead after all. The possibility regained life after the Milwaukee Bucks superstar addressed the swirling trade rumors linking him to the New York Knicks, leaving just enough ambiguity to keep other contenders, including the Lakers, watching closely. Giannis addresses trade rumors. On Tuesday, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that the Knicks and Bucks engaged in an exclusive round of trade talks in August after Antetokounmpo identified New York as his preferred destination outside Milwaukee. Those conversations, however, never advanced beyond the exploratory stage. First of all, I haven't read that story, Antetokounmpo said following Wednesday's practice. When the season starts, I try to get off social media and focus on my craft and the team. But yeah, I've said this many times. I want to be in a situation where I can win, and right now I'm here. I believe in this team. I believe in my teammates. I'm here to lead this team to wherever we can go. It's definitely going to be hard, but I'm here. So all the other extra stuff does not matter. While reaffirming his commitment to the Bucks for now, Antetokounmpo notably stopped short of making a long-term pledge to Milwaukee, leaving the door open to reevaluate his future later in the season. I think I've communicated with my teammates and the people I respect that the moment I step on this court or in this facility, the rest does not matter, he said. I'm locked into whatever I have in front of me. Now, if in 6-7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too. You're allowed to make any decision you want. But I'm locked in to this team, to these guys, to this coaching staff, and to myself. Knicks window closes, market reopens. For much of the offseason, the Knicks appeared to be Antetokounmpo's preferred destination outside Milwaukee. Charania reported that his agent, Alex Saratzis of Octagon, conducted extensive due diligence across the league before New York emerged as the only team Giannis expressed genuine interest in joining. The Bucks insisted to the Knicks that they preferred not to move Antetokounmpo, Charania wrote. Milwaukee believes New York did not make a strong enough offer to continue even discussing a trade. That dynamic, however, has shifted. Charania revealed on ESPN's NBA Today that the Knicks' exclusive negotiating window has officially closed, potentially opening the door for other franchises to re-enter the picture, including the Lakers. That window is obviously shut, Charania said. We're not in August anymore. We're now in October. If things reopen during the season with this whole Giannis Antetokounmpo element, that window is no longer exclusive to the Knicks. Other NBA teams will enter the picture. I expect it to go beyond just New York. Lakers maintain flexibility. The Lakers' long-term vision has shifted dramatically this offseason, with Doncic now the face of the franchise and LeBron James entering the final year of his contract at age 40. After signing Doncic to a 3-year, $165 million extension, the Lakers made it clear they were balancing short-term contention with long-term flexibility, the kind of cap maneuvering that could make a blockbuster move for Antetokounmpo possible. We've been very intentional with keeping our optionality to make win-now moves if there are good ones to make or to preserve our flexibility in the future, Team President Rob Pelinka said in August. We want to make smart moves, but being in a position of flexibility versus being stuck is really promising for how we're going to build this team moving forward. The Lakers' strategy has centered on building around Doncic's prime years while maintaining tradable assets, keeping their lone future first-round pick, 2031 or 2032, capital while they can add more in the offseason, to pursue another superstar if one becomes available. A familiar waiting game. For now, Antetokounmpo insists he's committed to Milwaukee, but his carefully worded remarks have reignited speculation around the league. 5 decades ago, the Lakers outbid the Knicks to land another generational Milwaukee star, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who also preferred New York before ultimately being traded to Los Angeles in 1975. Will history repeat itself? If the Bucks stumble early or fall short of expectations again, the Lakers, armed with cap flexibility, global appeal, and a superstar foundation led by Doncic, could once again find themselves in position to lure one of the NBA's most dominant forces. Until then, Los Angeles will wait, watching Milwaukee's season unfold, and waiting for an opportunity that once seemed dead to spring back to life. If the Milwaukee Bucks are serious about entertaining trades for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the New York Knicks are not the only team that has engaged in talks. As soon as the Greek superstar is made available, pretty much every team in the league will offer some sort of package. The Los Angeles Lakers, as always, are seen as contenders to land Antetokounmpo. However, there are several teams that could easily outbid them, offering young talent and draft picks. If the Lakers want to add a true superstar next to LeBron James and Luka Doncic, one won't come cheap. Besides, after the Lakers fleeced the Dallas Mavericks for Doncic, most teams won't be eager to do business with them anyway. Depending on the direction of certain teams, these two superstars could be available for the right price. Mock trade solves Los Angeles Lakers' wing problem. Lauri Markkanen does not have a future with the Utah Jazz. They are really, really bad and have no illusions about getting better anytime soon. It's only a matter of time before he gets traded, and the Lakers can offer a fair trade package. Danny Ainge, of Boston Celtics fame, might not want to do a deal to help the Lakers, although it's worth noting that the Jazz got involved as a third team in the Doncic deal. A lineup of Doncic, Markkanen, James, Austin Reeves, and DeAndre Ayton can compete with the best, even if Los Angeles would have to slash its depth to land him. Full mock trade details. Los Angeles Lakers receive Lauri Markkanen. Utah Jazz receive Rui Hachimura, Maxi Kleber, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, 2031 first-round pick. First-round pick swaps in 2030 and 2032. Hachimura, Kleber, and Vincent will all be free agents next summer, allowing the Jazz to unsaddle $40.8 million from the books. Connect isn't the strongest trade asset, although the Jazz have time to be patient. The picks are distant, keeping the Jazz bad for longer, although with young talents on the roster, playing the long game could be fruitful. The Lakers, meanwhile, get a long-term big three of Doncic, Reeves, and Markkanen. Mock trade sends elite PG to Los Angeles Lakers. Trae Young has long been linked to the Lakers. The NBA's reigning assists leader got a revamped supporting cast this summer with the additions of Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Kristaps Porzingis, so the Atlanta Hawks might not be eager to part with their best player. However, Young is yet to sign a contract extension with the Hawks. Should Atlanta get off to a slow start, the idea of investing in Young long-term might be a sour one. After all, there is a chance Zachary Rizicher and Jalen Johnson can surpass him in the coming seasons. If the Hawks decide to make Rizicher and Johnson the centerpieces instead of Young, he could be flipped. Full mock trade details. Los Angeles Lakers get Trae Young. Atlanta Hawks get Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, 2031 pick, swaps in 2030 and 2032. With this deal, the Hawks add 2 high-level defenders to complement Dyson Daniels and Alexander Walker. On top of that, they get a lead guard in Reeves, who is expected to sign a cheaper deal than Young next summer. The Lakers can follow the Mavericks' blueprint. Doncic found success with a clutch, floor-spacing ball handler in Kyrie Irving. Young is an upgrade by far. Los Angeles would have to shore up its defense around Young and Doncic, but if they don't think Reeves wants to play second fiddle, Young is an elite player.